Hello. What's good, YouTube? To go live for you guys because, well, it was important. So, am I? I'm in Sayulita. I'm chilling in a hostel with a friend who's leaving today. It's been kind of up and down. This place is literally like a dimensions and everything. Um, it says the internet is unstable, which this keeps happening. Sometimes when I stop the lives, it just kind of it condenses a 40-minute live series to like 2 minutes, or it'll say it was only like 5 minutes streaming. Okay, there we go. So I got bit by something. Let me just talk really fast as long as we have connection. I was attacked by an invisible mosquito, which is just kind of like, what the heck? And it bit my leg and it's swollen, maybe about this big. I would show you, but it's just kind of like, it's so gross. Ugh, it looks so gross. So my friend was like, I was like, pull it out, Sophie, pull it out. So she pulled it out and it was trying to like get suck itself back into my skin. We said, okay, let's go to another beach because Sayulita is with them. So we went to another beach and there was a heroin needle. Okay, I don't know that it was necessarily heroin, but there was a needle on the floor and I was like, this is disgusting. There's needle in the sand. Aside from that, everything has, generally speaking, been really good. I've been like, generally speaking, pretty happy with the experience of just like leaving to go to the beach. I felt like for a while my soul was gone. I felt like when I was working in San Cristobal, I felt like I was literally going through the motions. And because I wasn't connecting with people, I was living in an apartment. I was going to a co working space that has like 3, 4 people. We would connect for like 3, 4 days while they were in town, and then they would travel to go to another place. I was just like going through the motions. I feel like my soul had left my body. Like there was just like no life left. And by the time I traveled, I went to Mexico City. I was just kind of like, meh. And then I made that video about the time wasters because the girl from Germany was really nice, but she's my age and she's kind of like where I was when I was 28, and I took that journey by myself. So, I mean, we're like chronologically in the same age, but mentally and developmentally, we are not the same age. And in terms of the, conversational things that we were talking about, we weren't on the same page. So I was just kind of like, it was just kind of, it is what it is. So I ended up here in Sayulita, which was kind of concerning because I made the video you're going to see tomorrow, which I uploaded about a friend who has a boyfriend. And it's just like not comfortable space to be observing. So I was like, but generally speaking, it's like so happy. I feel like I'm back to my inner child, just being like connecting with different people. And perhaps I gonna say this on live. Oh my goodness, you guys are gonna trip. But maybe I needed to be around other people who do speak English so I can share more thoughts. Some people who do come from a little bit of the same culture. And that's going to be kind of like, okay, that's really interesting. It's good to have that experience, right? It's good to have people who can understand all of my tones, because the truth is, uh, I've found like personality changes so much. This personality changes so much when you speak another language. Your person, so like, you might be a little bit more sassy, but then like when you speak another, like in my Thai, I'm just very like calm and I'm very Thai. But It's just different. It's a trip. But we're on our way to Puerto Vallarta today, right, Cindy? Oh my gosh, sorry. Yeah. So we're on our way to Vallarta today. We're waiting on Luis. I'm actually going to check out and go to a different hostel. I think I'm actually going to leave my stuff here, and then if it works out, we'll I'll come back here, or I'll leave in the morning. Which it would be easier to take my stuff to Vallarta, but the people that are really cool are just here. So I'm just chilling. What else did I want to tell you guys about? That was pretty much it. I'm so sorry about the connection. I mean, I feel like this bad because when I first get alerts to go live and then people show up and then I'm like, oh, and then it's just reconnecting. So as you're sharing this and stuff, it's just, oh, look what I'm saying.
My bed.
See what I'm saying? Every time I get here and somebody else is, okay, let me go to Sophie's bed.
It's okay. I have to work.
It's just real quick. I'm on the live. Honestly, guys, my bed is up top. So what happened was there were maggots upstairs, and it was an infestation of maggots. Maybe I want to say about 250 maggots. Just the sound of that is disgusting. It's disgusting. There was about 250 maggots. I was so excited to make my food. I saw just one crawling. And I told this Argentinian guy, I was like, ew, it's kind of, but I think I'll just like cook one time and that's it. I moved my stuff, and next thing I know, there was like all this other stuff happening under a bunch of pillows. And there was like maybe 200. This is disgusting. I like really want to scratch under my breath. It's that disgusting. So yeah, I'm gonna just leave. I just want to like, I left to go to the store and I bought all like 600 pesos worth of food. I was ready to eat good. I actually had a trauma too. Like, I like found this little vegan beef, and the guy who was like at the store was like, I said, look, I'm looking for something vegan outside of the soy chorizo. And he was like, oh, he was like pointing to one. And I was like, okay. And it looked like it was kind of mixed with beef and something else. But I was like, I'm not going to worry about that. I got here and this girl was like, actually, I think it's beef mixed with soy. And she pointed it out, and I just literally got disgusted. The idea of the maggots and it was just everything mixed together. Just like, it disgusted me, to be honest. So I didn't know you were getting a maggot story, did you? Nasty. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. And I'm going to go to Vallarta. I think you guys know I don't really like to tell you where I am until I've been there. And, Future set the YouTube video for like a week ahead of time. But yeah, in the moment kind of situation. This place feels like a black hole because it's literally hard to leave. I'm hanging out with my friend and she's with all the volunteers. And the other volunteers are like really chill. So they're like, oh, hey, let's do this. And it just becomes like what was Puerto Escondido for me. It's just kind of like this hostel you don't really want to leave. But they're working. So, of course, their conditions aren't good. I know in the previous video I talked about would I come back and work in a hostel, but it's literally hostel environment. HOSTILE in an HOS